everybody, and welcome to my video. Hopefully I'll be posting this on Monday as part of my Hello Monday video and post to catch up with you and get back to posting. It has been a couple days since I was on here. So let me dive in and show you something that I have created and something that is a little bit fun. So first, let's take a look at what I like to call my creative journal. So I've gone back and forth on like what to call it. I have a post-it note in here that says in between moments, as I have really looked at like how I'm memory keeping this year and like doing some different things and just trying to find some different ways to do memory keeping. This is something that I have landed on as something that I do that can just like be this little fun creative project. And it's not pockets, it's not putting photos in pockets, it doesn't have to be like family stuff or personal stuff. It's just kind of this in-between thing. And what I've done is I've just taken the disc system. So if you're familiar with like a happy planner, I've just taken those discs and a punch, and then I took apart one of my Erin Condren notebooks. So I love Erin Condren paper. It's pretty thick, so you can hear how thick it is. I love the grid. I had been using an Erin Condren planner for, I don't know, 15 years or so, and I just recently changed and I'm not using that planner anymore. But I love the paper, I love the grid, and I had a bunch of notebooks, and so they're perforated, so I just pulled them out and then I punched them and I put it on discs, and I made this little like journal. And I got this idea from Hepa, My Little Journal, and Plan to Create, Julie. They both take a planner. I think Julie from Plan to Create takes one from, I don't know, Hepa does one from Hemlock and Oak. I don't know which one Julie does. But they take it out of the bound book and they put it on discs, and that's where I got the idea. It's not my original idea. But I did this and I've loved it. So I decorated this up, and then I have a piece of vellum in here just because I just think it's so fun to have that vellum in there. And then I've done a few layouts. So this was September, and I did this layout. I used some Allie Edwards product. And then I did this my members saw, and this was Current Delights, and it was just some of the current things that I was doing, currently eating, currently loving, currently seeking and finding. And then here, I think this was on a regular video where I had some PET tape that I had gotten, and I did a little collage of it and just looked at all the stickers that came in the roll and like kind of saw them. Like this one, I didn't know really what it was, and then I was like looking at it in here and I was like, oh, it's for gaming. It's a chess piece. And then over here, I did a swatch of the Sharpie creative markers, and I did some stamping and coloring, and then I did them all out on this paper, and then I wrote with them and I made some notes, and it was just like this fun thing. This is new for this month. I did this page here with some product, and then this was some more PET tape, and I did like an October title page, and then I just recently did this layout here for my members, and I just had some screenshots from Instagram that I had grabbed, and so I printed them out, and then I'm gonna add some journaling in here. And so it's just this fun thing that I've been doing and playing around with and stamping in, and I really love it. Somebody had left a comment on one of my videos asking me to make one of these for them, and I thought they were kidding. And like a week later, I got a message from them, and they were like, hey, where's my notebook? And I was like, I didn't think that you were being serious. And she was like, yes, I was totally serious, and I would love for you to make me one. So what I did is I made 3 of these, And I paired them. I used my Becky Higgins product, so my core kit, and if I had a core kit that had paper that matched it, I used that. And I want to show you what I did, and I have 2 available. I made 3 of them, and then I sent her photos, and she has picked the Clementine one, which is my favorite, of course, because Clementine is my favorite core kit. So I have 2 other ones, and I was thinking if anybody was interested in them, I would sell those as well. So what I did is I just created the journal. Now I have to add the front and back cardboard piece to this to make it thicker, because right now it's just the paper, but this will be a thicker cover. So my cover is very thick here, and so the cover on these will be thicker, but just to give you an idea, here is the first one, and this is from the Olive, I believe that's what it's called, the Olive core kit, and this is the front, and then this is the back, and it's this really beautiful, these beautiful colors. And then inside, the vellum is a chevron vellum, and then you have your pages. And there are 30 pages in here, and this gives it room to bulk up, because there's too many pages in mine. I will definitely have to take pages out, but as you add things, it's gonna get thicker and thicker, and this is already, you can see there's not that much room on the disc part. So I definitely will have to take out like half of the paper. I just had wanted it full when I started. So this will expand really nicely. I really played around with how many pages and what it would look like expanded. So this is what I landed on. So it's just the Erin Condren paper, and then it has 30 pages, and then it has a back, which both front and back will be much thicker because I'll put the cardboard piece in. And then paired with that are 30 cards from that core kit. So there's 10 of the 4x6 cards, and then there's 20 of the 3x4 cards, and they all match that kit. And so this would be this notebook with these cards, and that is the olive one. This one's available. So I'm selling these for $30 plus shipping, and shipping is $12. So you'll get all of this, and it will be shipped in a padded envelope, so none of this gets messed up. So this is the olive one, and this one is available. The next one that I did is jade, and this is the way the jade one turned out. I love the colors of this one. Of course, jade and clementine are my favorite. Again, you have the 30 pages. This will be thicker because there will be cardboard. And then the vellum piece in here is this really beautiful piece. It's black and white, and it says love. And that is really beautiful. Then you have the pages, and then the back looks like this. And then together with that, there are 10 of the 3x4 or the 4x6 cards. And I just love the jade kit. It's so beautiful, the colors. And then there are 20 3x4 cards. And I love that. So that's the jade notebook. And then the one that my friend chose was the clementine, which this one, it was not my favorite cover. I felt like I didn't, the circles did not come out exactly how I had thought they would, but it's still, I love the clementine, and I was so excited that she chose it because I was like, that's my favorite too. And so here's the front of it, and then the inside has this beautiful polka dot vellum, and then the cover will be thicker, and then it has the pages, and then the back looks like this. And it has a back cover, and then it has 10 clementine cards, and then 20 of the 3x4 cards. So this is the one she chose. I'll send this one to her. So the two that I have available, if anybody is interested, are these two. And the other thing that I am considering doing is putting together like 5 of these and making them all match, and then doing a class where I would have maybe 3 to 5 videos of doing actual pages in here. And then it would be like a class. I thought that would be really fun. I've missed doing classes since I stopped doing cards, but since I don't do cards, I haven't really had anything to do a class with. So this could be a really fun option. So it's sort of a first come, first serve kind of thing. If you comment and you want one of these, the first comment will get the one that they want. And I just thought it would be this fun thing I did. Whenever I'm making something for somebody, like making one for my friend, I am always so nervous about if they're gonna like it. I always like to have options for people. So I was gonna make a couple regardless, just so that she had an option of which one she wanted. And so I did 3 of them, and I thought if somebody else was interested in trying this out, it would be a really fun project. So those are the 2 that I have. You can leave a comment if you're interested in either one of these, and let me know what you think of this project. I'm excited about it. I'm having a lot of fun in this, and it's just a quick way to be creative. I don't always have time to be creative in the way of like doing pocketed scrapbooking or, you know, doing a layout. But this is really fun, and it's also really fun to just play with some product. Like this, I just wanted to stamp, and I had these little rectangle boxes from Ali Edwards, and I just wanted to stamp and do something creative, but I wouldn't have been able to do this maybe in a pocketed space or my personal album. Same thing like with the pet tape, and like doing this was so fun. Just if you've ever gotten like pet tape, or even a lot of times washi tape comes with so much of it, it's like you can hardly ever use all of it up. And so this was just a fun way to use a set of stickers that I had gotten, and to do a title page for October. And then, like I said, I just did this one, and I'll do some journaling with it. So it's just been a fun creative outlet that I've really enjoyed. So I just thought I would share that with you. Thank you so much for being here. This next week I will be back in my Project Life album. I will also be sharing some more layouts in my Autumn's Memories and Gratitude album, my mini album that I'm doing. I will be doing a lot of work in that, and I look forward to sharing with you. So I hope you're all having a great start to your week, and I will catch you in my next video.